yeah. Get your hands up, yeah. To the floor, yeah.
Hey everybody, welcome to the Sugars Podcast. This is Sugar at ya.
And what up, people? This is Brown Sugar. We are coming to you live from a place that you still want to know that we won't tell you to talk about things that people think or you may think that you just won't say.
Yeah, because, we say it all, as you probably heard.
Just freestyle, just pure conversations for your enjoyment and for you to comment if you share the same thoughts that we think.
Yeah, so we've got a lot to talk about today.
All right, which one to talk about?
Oh my God, there's so many different things I could talk about. I would love to talk about, I saw this girl on TikTok, and she said, why does everybody over 30 take selfies?
That's what her voice sounded like?
It sounded exactly like that. It probably didn't. I don't know, but that's just what I heard in my head. But it was like, why does everybody over 30 take selfies with their cameras way up here? Well, okay, first of all, it's not people over 30. It's people who want to look thinner.
Right.
Maybe we all aren't gifted with, weighing 80 pounds at the age of whatever she is. I don't know. She had no life experience.
It's called reversing gravity.
Right, exactly. So like one time, Big Daddy Swerve, as y'all know, is my husband. I'm at a wedding with my friend, and I want my husband to take a picture. And we're like, higher, put it higher. And he's taking another picture. Nope, too much chin, too much arm flap going on, higher. So after like a while, he ended up standing on a chair. He was so sick of us. He stood on a chair. All you could really see were like the parts in our hair because he was so high up there. And I tell you what, if I could have like hired a airplane and had him like helicopter out of the airplane and just like swoop on in and take it from, 10,000 feet, as long as my chin and my wings aren't showing.
Right there. It's all about the angles.
Exactly. So it's not about people over 30.
It's about the right angles because angles will trick you. I have to hold any picture high up. It's just disrespectful if you don't hold it over.
Exactly. For all you people who are young and thin and beautiful, we love you. I don't want you to think we don't love you. We love you. But let me tell you, we're going to take pictures high up. So
that's what I do when I send out my catfish, because I trick them and make them think that my stomach is small. Then when they meet me in person and after the girdles come off and everything else,
the Spanx
is like bloop, 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 bloop. But, I mean, they still keep calling, so obviously the angles will them all in.
That's right. Well, that's what counts, right? And Absolutely. They call back.
They always call back.
I mean, obviously.
I'm Brown Sugar. What did you think? Did you expect anything else?
Nope. It's all about the callback. So, yeah. So, anyway, I'm just telling you young girls out there, just give us a break. Let us take pictures from high up, And if you're kind, stand up on top of a building and point down and take a picture of us for us.
They need to create drone selfie stick. Right.
That would be great. Patent pending right here.
Right. Okay, so no one create that. It's coming out soon by the Sugars. And don't, you people under 30, don't be trying to buy it because your pictures look better.
Yeah, that's right. Drone selfie stick.
30 and over only. Discounts. And discounts for seniors.
Yeah, I think that's perfect. So, okay, so stay tuned for that. We're on to that. So we've got a lot of funny things that we were talking about going into this episode. And, life experiences, talk about over 30.
Right.
We got some life experiences. So we were going to just talk about a few things. We might have a few exes that, do you ever wonder, what do your exes say about you?
I do, but then I don't because they're the exes. But
if they were to say something, like if they were to get interviewed and say, well, what do you think about Brown Sugar now?
They would say she starts off nice and then that bitch is crazy. Because I do. It's at the end, I am the type of person, if I like you, I like you. If I don't, I don't. And all the stuff that I thought that about, like, when you're in a relationship and you see certain things and you're like, I don't really like that he does that, but he's kind of cute. I'm going to let that go. then it's like, I don't even like he does such a, then he's kind of cute. But at the end, I let all that shit combine. And I'd be like, you know what? You lame as fuck. And I also don't even like how those jeans fit on you. So they were all at the beginning, like, I come with it. I'm like, okay, I made you lunch. What would you like? I start off really that whole step first wife thing. Like, I am the wife. And then after that, I let it all out. So they probably would say, yeah, she starts off nice, but she ends it out kind of crazy. It's not even bitter. It's just like all the shit that I was just thinking of that I was holding in because I didn't want to hurt your feelings. At the end, it doesn't matter because I'm never going to talk to you again.
Ever.
So,
yeah.
What about you? What do you think they say?
I don't think of any of my exes. I don't think any of them hate me. I could be wrong. Yeah, I don't know. I could be wrong because I don't talk to them. Like you said, I don't even talk to my ex-husband. So he would probably think I was a little bit crazy because I hold things in a lot. But then, like, once I get to a certain point, it's like, boom, gone, boom, off, I'm gone. And I even one night had come home and was so mad at him because he was yelling at me and stuff. And I was like, you want to dance? Because we'll dance. You want to fucking dance? And he's looking at me like, what does that even mean? Like, what do you mean? Once I've had enough, I've had enough.
Right.
Yeah.
To the next.
X to the next.
On to the next one.
And
obviously you did good because your next, he's pretty cool over here, I would say.
I would say so, too.
I'm telling every time I say he is the dopest white man I've ever met. So, and if you guys paid attention to the last podcast we did, I totally fucked up his name like several times. I called him Daddy Swirl, Big Daddy Swerve, Swirl, but his wife seems to get it right. But if you guys are listening, you know what I mean. So, on to the X to the next. What are we going to discuss next?
Let's go how about we talk about, since, we're talking about exes and we're probably talking about sex too, because that's part of what we do. How long do you prefer it last? How long do you prefer sex lasts?
Well, that depends. So people think that, oh my God, you just need to go for all this many hours and it's no the fuck. No, you don't. Like, honestly, so that myth it's gone away. I prefer it lasts enough for me to have an orgasm. If that happens in 30 seconds, I'm down with it. If it happens in 2 minutes, I'm down with it too. I just don't want to go over like 30 minutes for hours because I'm old and I'm tired. But I will tell you, quick story time.
All right.
There was this guy, and I don't know what he took, but he was like going for a long time. And I told him before, I'm like, I don't know if you're having sex with me or with yourself, because he's in the mirror just looking at himself, like just going. And I mean, I've never had a threesome, but at that point, I was ready to tap somebody in because I was tired. Enough is enough. Tap in. Home girl, it's your turn.
Tag team.
So, right. So that's the example of way too long, way too much, way too long. His whole ego was really about himself, and it wasn't, I guess, that great. It was all about the performance. So personally, I would say to the end result.
Yeah, I agree. For me, yeah, to the end result for me. Because if it's not good for us, it's not going to be good for them.
Right.
Because we're not going to make it good for them. So
the foreplay stuff, I'm with that. If you want to give me a back rub for an hour, I'm down for that. You want to rub my feet for 30 minutes? I'm down for that too. We can just add that part in. So
brush my hair. I love having my hair brushed.
Right.
Love having my hair brushed.
Hint, hint.
I'm making eye contact over here. Love having my hair brushed.
No time limit. I am for that too. So, yep. Definitely.
Till the deed is done.
Till the deed is done. No time
for
limit.
us.
For us. For you guys out there, the Sugars, we always support anyone and anything that they do. However long you would like personally, go ahead. And if you have extensive amount of time that you prefer, drop a comment in. Let us know what you think. This is a open dialect and conversation because we want to know what you know or what you think and teach us something. Or if you have someone that gets a job done in 2 minutes and you want to pass them on, put his name in the comment. I'm here for it.
Pass him on.
Sugar may not be.
Yeah, I'm not here for it, but I'll pass them on. I'll pass them on too.
We'll give a referral.
We'll just keep a referral. This is a refer a friend. And if he's taking too long, tag someone in.
I'm telling you, I am a firm believer if it's not my dude and it's a past experience of a great experience, I will tell someone, call him.
Yeah.
I would refer him. So I would just, ladies, we have it tough. We have responsibilities, and we need to release. So
We got a lot.
any exes that you may think, pass them on to your homegirl.
I agree. So
Tip of the day.
Tip of the day. Tip, literally tip of the day. So have you ever been caught, servicing yourself, doing a little fun time? I mean, you got kids, I got kids.
Well, no, I personally did not get caught per se, but my object got caught being left out.
My object.
So, I have ladies. I guess the rose is new in now, but prior to the rose, the wand was the shit, and prior to the wand, the rabbit was. So let me just give you a little history of toys. So the wand, it looks like a microphone, and I had my door closed. Finally got to sleep by myself. Thought it was a great time to have it out, but I guess too much of a great time. I forgot to put it out. So I'm in the shower, and my kid had to be probably like 5 or 6 at the time. She picks it up. I walk out, and she's got it to her mouth, about to sing a song. And, she's pretty smart. So I had to, figure out how to do this without alarming her. So I'm like, what do you have there? She's like, Mommy, I'm going to sing a song. I was like, drop the mic. Drop the mic, because I couldn't remember if I cleaned it or not. So, yeah. So lesson learned from that is put your shit up afterwards. I don't care how good it is that night, because I'm telling you, some nights it just was so good the shit would be on the other side of the bed as my mate for the night. But yes,
all tucked in on the pillow.
Oh, I tucked in. I snuggled it in the bed. Like, here's your own pillow. Actually, you get a footrest.
You dropped the mic.
Drop the mic. So that is my story for almost getting caught.
Getting caught. Yeah, I can't say I've gotten caught. I thought I had caught my husband once, but actually I came home and he was in bed. And I'm like, why is he in bed in the middle of the day with the covers pulled up to his chin? And my son and I walk in, and we're like, what's going on? I said, do you need a minute? He's like, no, I don't. There's a problem. There's a problem. And so, of course, my son, being grown, like a teenager at the time, walks away quick because he doesn't want to know any problem this man's got going on. And I walk in there. Well, apparently there was like a little ingrown hair situation. And when you remove said ingrown hair and it's in maybe some delicate areas, things tend to bleed. And things don't stop bleeding. And it looked like a massacre. It looked like a massacre in the bedroom. And here I thought I had walked in on, something going on there. And no, it was actually like a 911 situation.
Man down.
Man down.
Balls down.
Man down. So thankfully.
Well, we're glad you're okay over there. Such a traumatic experience.
You good over there? Yeah.
Bleed out.
Oh, good. Oh, good. He'll be editing this out, I have the feeling. If he's not editing it out, we could go on to our next topic about have you ever prearranged to be bailed out of jail?
I can't say that I prearranged it because I always have a saying that real criminals never get caught.
Oh.
But there is times where I had to call on the way, like, somebody that pissed me off, get your bail money ready because I may not come back home.
That's right.
So,
yeah.
What about you?
Well, so one thing we always do, which I don't really get it, I get it, but I don't get it, is, you never want to wear your good jewelry to jail because they're going to steal your jewelry.
Right.
But when you're throwing blows, you want to have your rings on to make more damage. But,
so can I just add a disclaimer?
Yeah.
Because the people don't really see what I'm seeing. So Sugar looks like a very, very proper woman that you would not think that has the thought patterns of putting on the rings to throw the blows. But I am here for it. Yeah. Hood mama, well, let's go.
Let me tell you, it runs in the family. So my mom, just a little brief history. My mom being blonde hair, freckled girl as well, grew up in La Puente, California. So, and she was probably one of the minorities there, being as pale as she was. And she used to go to school, high school, and put razor blades in her hair. So when she'd get in fights, and girls grab hair because that's what you do. That's her defense mechanism. So that's who I grew up with, was somebody who would sew razor blades in their hair.
That's right.
So, funny story, speaking about proper. So, mom, dad, and I, and my ex-husband
And
are
my
at...
father.
Yes, and my father are at a Cher concert. Yeah, I said it, Cher. Cher, I know. It's Cher.
What does Cher sing?
Do you believe in
Do
life
you
after life?
believe in love?
Yeah, that one. Yeah. Mhm.
That's my imitation.
That
Okay,
was
go ahead, Cher.
perfect. Oh, Big Daddy can do one that really annoys me because he does the wah, 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 wah thing. I don't know. There you go. So we're at this Cher concert. Well, these girls were mouthing off to my dad and like, fuck you, old man, and all this stuff. Oh, no. So I got pissed off. So the girls get up. They were in front of us. They get up. They go to wherever it is they went to. As they're walking back down the aisle to come to their seat, I looked at my mom and I go, okay, so let me set the scene. Cher is finishing a song. Everyone's clapping. That 1/2 of a second where all 50,000 people in this arena are silent, that 1/2 of a second is when I decide to open my mouth. And I go, here comes those dumb fat bitches. I swear, the entire arena heard me. I swear. And my mom looks at me and she goes, it's go time, isn't it? And I say, yes, I'm sorry. Because I had opened my mouth. So we start taking off our jewelry and handing our jewelry to my dad and to my ex-husband. And here's my mom. This is her thought. She's like, okay, this is what you're going to do. You're going to take the lid off your drink. So when we get up to the top, after this is over, they're going to be standing up there waiting for us. Mm-hmm. And we're both left-handed. She's like, so get your drink in your right hand, lid off. You're going to throw your drink in their face, and you're going to come in with the left, and you're going to come down. And they'll never see it coming. And I'm like, all right. So I take the lid off my drink. Jewelry's all dispersed. My dad's getting the bail money all set up, ready to go. Because here at Cher. We're not at like some Cher. So show's over. We're walking up. I'm like, all right, let's do it. And here I'm parched now because I didn't drink my drink. Right? I need a drink. We get up to the top. They're gone.
Oh! I was waiting for the end of the story to see if you poured the drink and hit her with the left. They were gone. So that was, you pre-planned it though. You were prepared.
Preparing.
Get out of jail.
I was prepared. So people out there, just so you know, I guess that's the hood trick from California. If you only got a drink on you and nothing else, that's what you do. Throw the drink in the face.
You learned something today. If you are left-handed, you throw the drink with the right, hit them with the left. You right-handed, throw the drink with the left and hit them with the right.
That's
so
right.
I am here for it.
So I'm just saying that's what we do.
All right, I think your nickname's going to be Hood Mama.
Hood Mama. Hood Shug.
Hood Shug.
Hood Shug. Well, I'll tell you, one time I did not feel hood. Well, actually, I guess in a corporate way. Have you ever, because I know I have, accidentally emailed or instant messaged or texted somebody when you meant to text somebody else about them, but you actually sent it to them?
I did. Well, I did it twice. I actually did it this week. I was doing some interviews, and the person was very, very dramatic. And that day, I literally was like gone back to back to back, and I didn't pay attention to the chat. And I sent a gift not to the other chat that everyone else was on it, to the chat that was going on during the meeting.
With the person on it.
With the person on it.
Oh, my God.
And it said, oh, the drama. Now, granted, a lot of you don't know me. My brain doesn't tend to move really quick. Well, that day, I was like, call me Bill Gates, because I figured out how to delete that shit so quick, and the other person diffused. But then I did it again. I caught someone vagina. I was like, he's such a vagina. And I sent it to the wrong person. And I happened to be sitting next to him, and I played it off and blamed it on somebody else real quick. So, yeah, you got to pay attention. What about you?
Yeah, well, I'll tell you, I've done it a few times. So at my old job, we used to have this thing called Same Time. And as soon as you closed it, the chat would go away forever. So it wasn't like it was like a running tally, like a text or anything like that. So one time we used to call this guy Captain Smart because he was so stupid. and he was on a phone call and he was saying the dumbest shit. And I messaged the guy behind me, my buddy, and I'm like, hey, Captain Smart over here, are you listening to him? Because he's saying, and I'm listening to all the stupid shit he's saying.
Mm-hmm.
Well, like minutes go by, no response. And I finally stood up and I'm like, hey, are you going to respond to me? And he's like, you didn't send me anything. And at that minute, I realized I actually had sent that to Captain Smart. So I jumped up. He's still on the phone. I run around to his desk and I'm like, oh my gosh, there's something on the computer. There's something wrong. Let me check that. No, I hear the quote that you're talking about. Hold on. And I just pushed him in his roller chair. I just whizzed him away from his desk and I grabbed his mouse and I deleted like the chat. So he wouldn't see it.
Yeah, you were very...
And then he was like, oh, did you find the quote I was looking for? I'm like, oh, no, man, sorry, I couldn't find it.
And that's the difference. You were quick. I was trying to figure out how to delete. The other one, I had to pause a minute. He probably knew it was for him, but it didn't really matter. He couldn't beat me anyways.
No, exactly. And then I accidentally had sent one to one of the managers about them because this manager was not good. And they happened to be at lunch. And so I ran into their office and I shut their computer down, like totally shut down because, like I said, it closed out all the messages as soon as you closed them, they're gone forever.
This had to be not in this era because everything is safe now.
Yeah, no. This was in 2000 probably.
Right.
And so I ran in and shut the computer down. And when they came back from lunch, they're like, Did the power go out? Because my computer's off. I'm like, oh, yeah, it must have, because mine was off, too. It was really weird. And then, of course, you get too talky, which makes it look obvious, but they ain't got no proof, so it don't matter.
Catch me.
Catch me
riding dirty.
Yeah, exactly. But I'll tell you, this was something that happened, like, in the past few years, was somebody was texting me about me.
I remember that.
And it was somebody that, I worked with and was texting me all about me. And I'm looking at my phone and looking at the back of her head sitting in front of me, a couple seats, and looking back on my phone going, I don't think she realized she's texting me. And she was going off and the head was going and the whole thing was going. And then I'm like, yeah, she definitely doesn't know she was texting me.
So, and then you didn't say anything so you could see what else she had to say about you.
Of course.
Right.
Yeah, of course.
Off with that bitch head anyways.
Yeah, that was crazy. So for all you out there who have probably done this, it happens to all of us.
Pay attention.
You just gotta make shit up too and just be like, oh no, that was, you gotta be quick.
Gotta be quicker than that.
Yeah, I didn't mean to call you a vagina. I'm really bad with the spelling. What I meant to say was that was victorious.
Like you were very vigilant in that. And I always typo things out wrong anyways. I'm trying to get a lot better. I did send a text message to my friends and it was all correct spelling and they thought someone else typed it. So it's bullshit. I'm just trying to multitask. I tell you, I'm not quick at my feet.
It's some bullshit. No, that's true. So, some of you guys out there, have you ever played
Game Time?
Game Time, yeah. Let's do Game Time. F, Marry, Kill.
All
So,
right.
like, F, Marry, Kill is like, for those of you who don't know, like, you got to name 3 people. And one person you would fuck, one person you would marry, and one person you would kill. And so I thought, you know what, this would be fun to play a little F, Marry, Kill with Brown Sugar over here because it's funny because a lot of times we don't know people's names. We got to like say like what show they were in or what character they played.
Yeah, because I don't.
Mm-hmm.
I'm bad with names.
I'm bad with names too, and I'm bad with spelling names too. But okay, so F, Marry, Kill. You ready for this?
Let's go.
Okay, you have to F one, marry one, and kill one.
All right, let's do this.
Okay, so Elon Musk, you know the guy with Tesla.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, Idris Elba.
Damn.
Mm-hmm. And how about we throw in a little crazy, a little Kanye West.
Ooh, this one is tough because, crazy people are good in bed.
Yeah, that's true.
So, but
Because we're crazy, so we would know that.
right, I'm just saying, ask my ex, ask him about that. I was trying to, not fluff myself up a little bit, but I'm just saying. So let's see.
Elon Musk.
I would like to not work
ever again.
ever again. So I would marry the Tesla guy,
Okay.
Elon Musk. I would marry him.
Okay.
And with stipulations though. There would be no prenup in this marriage.
Okay.
So if that's the rule, I'll marry him.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
Okay. But I probably would divorce him pretty quick, but I just would marry him.
Okay.
All right. Idris Elba. Like, I mean, I'm just saying, no disrespect to his wife at this moment, but I think every woman in America will fuck him.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I just want to just try it out one time. I said one more because I have dreams about him sometimes. And I think my dreams is real. So it was one more time. Yes. So one time with him. And I guess I'm going to have to kill Kanye. Like,
yeah, I get it.
Yeah, he's
that's a lot of crazy.
He's a lot of crazy.
Sorry, Kanye, but
and I don't even know. He's just very different. So you think of those people like I could just survive without them. So I would have to kill him.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, but
now,
I mean, not for real.
Not for real.
No.
This is on the game. Like if you have to get rid of them, the
That's
three
right.
picks. But I think after I marry Elon Musk, the Tesla guy, I'm gonna have so much money I can clone him anyway, so no one's even gonna know that I killed him, or I'm gonna pay somebody to cover it up, some scandal shit.
That's right.
Got it. All
Perfect.
right.
Okay.
Let's be on to you.
Okay.
So Shamara Moore, and if you don't know, that has been her crush for forever.
100 years.
Keanu Reeves or Gordon Ramsay.
I tell you, that's tough. I'm looking at Big Daddy like, what should I do? What should I do? Well, I'll have to say I'll probably have to marry Gordon Ramsay because, I mean, it's not a secret. You can look at me and see I like food. So I would always have like good food to eat. I'd never have to cook again. He has a lot of money,
Right.
so I wouldn't have to do dishes.
Okay.
So I think I would marry Gordon Ramsay. He's got a filthy mouth, so I'm assuming he's probably filthy in certain ways. I don't know. I'm just thinking. Maybe. I don't know.
Choke out.
Choke. Break my back. So then I'd have to kill Keanu Reeves immediately. Kill him. I would kill him before. Whoa, exactly. Big Daddy did it. Whoa.
I would switch out for him. I used to have a crush on him.
No, I don't like. You know what? I don't like his acting because it's so like everything is exactly the same. When he's really, really mad, when he's really, really happy, everything's exactly the same. He has no range at all. So I think if I would like make him happy, give him an orgasm, it doesn't matter what it is, he'd be like, whoa,
The same.
all the
Then
same.
you're gonna want to kill him.
Yeah, I want
Off
to kill him.
with the
Just
set.
kill him. And then obviously I'd have my night with Shamar.
I just hope that he is everything you want him to be.
Yeah, Shamar, you got a lot to live up to, buddy. Because let me tell you, Mr. Moore, I've been thinking about Shamar Moore since I was in high school. No, maybe not high school. Maybe after high school. But he was on The Young and the Restless. And I got to meet him. I don't know if I've shown you a picture. Have I?
No.
Oh, I got to meet him because The Young and the Restless had a fan club luncheon. And we flew ourselves with no money out to the Beverly Hills Hotel. And we tried to act like we belonged there. We did not belong there. And I had on like a little cute little blazer. This was like 80s or 90s. Cute little blazer that was wrinkled all to hell from my coach class seat that I had on the airplane. And my bangs was all like messed up, and I was filthy looking, but I had the biggest smile. He had his arms around me from behind, like over my shoulders. Good Lord have mercy.
I am going to find him for you one day. I tried for your birthday the one year. I was
You
like,
did?
I wanted to surprise you, but.
Yeah. So Shamar, if you're out there, yeah.
If anyone sends this or have a way to contact Shamara Moore, please hit us up and make this what is that? Make-A-Wish Foundation?
Make-A-Wish.
Contact. She doesn't have cancer, but I'm just saying Make-A-Wish. We do not need to limit that foundation for anything. So Make-A-Wish for her to see Shamara Moore. How about let's go one more round?
Okay, one more round? Okay. How about, let's just get crazy. How about we do... from SNL, Pete Davidson.
Okay.
Okay. How about our man, Fitty 50 Cent.
50 Cent. All right.
And then let's do that one show, You.
Joe.
Yeah, Joe.
Joe from You.
Joe from You. I don't know his name, so sorry.
Okay, so I have to marry one, fuck one, kill one.
I know, it's a tough one. Pete Davidson's
So-
funny, but he's kind of like mental too. I don't know.
All right, so I'm going to kill him and Kanye West together.
Oh,
so
okay.
they'll be together.
That'd be good. Yeah.
I would marry Joe.
You think he- Go ahead, tell me why.
Okay, here's why.
Okay.
If you guys watch the show, you may think he is a sociopath, but I get him because he just loves hard.
He does love hard.
He does love hard. And I feel like I want somebody that loves me that much that will do anything for me.
That's a good point. I like
So
that.
if you marry that person, like, first he'll never get boring because he may just be randomly like just killing people.
Yeah.
But I feel like he would kill Pete Davidson and Kanye West for me in this game.
That's
and
true.
he would love me.
He would.
Yeah, 50 cents, I probably would fuck. And the thing is, he would have to be quiet though. Like
Oh, yeah.
that would be the rule, because he is such a shit starter.
Yeah.
Like he's
yeah.
always got something to say, and if he says something about my fupa during that, then I'm gonna have to put him with Pete Davidson too.
Okay.
So-
Yeah.
Here we go.
No, I don't think he'd say anything.
I
No.
don't know. I
Mm-mm.
just feel like he is. So that's who I would pick. Now, for you, let's see. Robert Pattinson.
Oh, Robert Pattinson.
Pattinson.
Oh yeah, the guy from Twilight. And I think he's the new Batman now.
All right, so we got to just call him the guy from Twilight.
Okay, yeah, Twilight
All right.
guy.
John Cena. And what is Lisa Monet's husband's name?
Oh, Jason Momoa.
Jason Momoa, the
Yeah, the Aquaman.
Aquaman
Oh,
guy
he's-
that lives in a $750,000
Trailer.
trailer.
I'd be rocking the trailer.
Rocking a trailer, so
Okay.
I'm saying you're gonna fuck him.
Well,
up.
wait. Hold on. I gotta think about this. So,
Okay.
Robert Pattinson, I'd probably kill because I know, like, unlike a lot of other people, I don't find him attractive. I think his eyes are so far apart. He looks like a hammerhead. Like, I don't know. Like, I feel like I don't know. He's just, there's no symmetry there in the, I don't know. Put the Batman mask on.
All right.
Okay, then John Cena's really funny and Jason Momoa is really good looking. I might have to marry John Cena just because I think he'd keep me laughing a lot. And then I'd probably F Jason Momoa just because, I mean, he's Aquaman, right? Or
I
we
mean,
could
I
go-
would too. So
Okay.
this is a time that we tap in.
That's right.
Okay.
Because I would need to tap in.
He looks like you would need to
Yeah,
tap in,
yeah.
and we would have to tap that one in.
Yeah, because I don't think I could do that one by myself.
All right.
But yeah, I would fuck him, and then I was
Just because we say it.
because I gotta fuck him, and then yeah, I'd marry John Cena. Yeah, he's good looking.
All right.
Yeah, that's what I think. Yeah, so for those of you out there, play a fun game like this, and then and then tell us your people, or tell us with our people who you would do.
Right.
'Cause
If
I
you
wanna-
want to tap in, so put hashtag tap in by the name in the comments which one you would do. So I have we're gonna end this with story time.
Yeah, story time.
So
So what had happened?
what had happened was we are going to start segments that call What Had Happened Was. So for those of you that know, Sugar is married and Brown Sugar is single. Well, I guess at least single because I'm if he's listening, I am in the year of one, so I do have a guy. That's
What,
very
you
hard
have a
for me to
man.
say. I have a man.
You have a man.
Yeah, I leave him every other day because I got issues. I'll be like, you know what, this is just too much. Just what ifs. So anywho, prior to him, I met this guy at the grocery store, and I have a history of meeting people in just crazy places.
do.
But actually, if the research, the people, they said what are one of the places to meet a guy, and grocery stores were one of them. So if you are single, just get dressed when you go to the grocery store. I was not. I had on a Bills shirt and a Cardinals hat. And
You're
I
rooting
was
for all the
supporting.
teams.
I listen, Buffalo first, always.
That's
then I
right.
have to go second with Cardinals. So the guy stopped and he said, which one are you going with? And I was like, oh, the Bills lost today, so I'm about to go home and take this shirt off. So he says, oh, I will help. I can help you take that off. I said, I'm sure you can.
At the
Kept
grocery
walking.
store?
At the grocery. This is a parking lot.
This never happens to me.
I don't know why. Just random. I am the queen of random shit happening to you. So I walk in the grocery store. So he comes in behind me, and he was like a tall. I don't know if you ladies see those guys that he kind of has crazy eyes, but those are the crazy people have best sex. But he shook my hand, and he was like tall and like stocky, and he almost broke my hand, and I was like, listen, I'm a lady, like you got to be a little bit more gentle. And he was like, listen, I want to take you out, maybe to Ruth Chris, some dinner. I was like, oh, I'm hungry, I'm in the grocery store. Okay, why not? Here's my number.
Not really dressed for it, but okay.
Yeah, so he continued to text me. I hadn't seen him since then because I had just really been busy. So then one day he texted me out the blue. Actually, he called me and was like, hey, I just wanted to see what you were up to. I had been thinking about you. I was like, okay, cool. Mm-hmm. So he said he was making some sausages. Yet again, I'm always hungry. So I was like, well, he's like, why don't you stop over? It's just me. Now, let me just reverse back to the conversation because he had a ring. And I said, are you married? He's like, no, I'm not. I just have a kid and the kid's mother. I pay all the bills. I do what I want to do. I was like, I don't deal with no one's like husband. And, no, I'm not married. Okay, fine. So back to the story. I go meet him at the grocery store. Nothing happened. And so
back to your meeting spot. At
meeting
the grocery
spot
store.
was the grocery store because I don't know him like that to be going to his house.
True.
So I was like, all right, bring me the sausage because I had to go to Costco anyway. Literally not the sausage because something in when your gut tells you like no, because he had crazy eye. So we get to, I said, all right. So he gives me a hug and I'm like, this man looks like he would just pick you up in the air type of stuff. I was like, God, please forgive me for my thoughts. But I wasn't ready to like leave at the time. So I was like, oh, I got to go to Costco. You want to go? So he follows me over Costco. We just walked around the store. He was just like, what type of stuff are you on? I'm looking for somebody I can hang out with. And I was like, you're just very aggressive. Like, calm down. You're very aggressive. But, we can go to dinner or whatever after that. Nothing happened. It was supposed to be like a later, no hookup, nothing like that. But the intent was, we'll hang out at a different time. Yeah. I get in the car to leave. My phone rings. It was a number I didn't know. So I'm like, all right, it's not a bill collector at 8 o'clock. So maybe something's with the kids calling. I pick up the phone and the guy's name was Manny. So I pick up the phone. It's some lady and she sounded like she was like Mexican, Puerto Rican, something. She was like, It's Manny with you? I was like, what? I'm looking around like, who the fuck? Like, who the fuck is Manny? Because, I only met the man at the grocery store, so I didn't really remember his name. And she was like, is he with you? I was like, no, he is not. And she was like, I see these text messages. And he said he was going to meet you at the store. I was like, hold on, lady. Like, listen, I'm not who you, I don't want no problems.
I just wanted some sausage.
Yeah, I was just trying to get a sausage barbecue he sent me. And then she said, he's my husband. I said, what the fuck? Like, no, I just was trying to get a sausage at the grocery store. I said, nothing happened with us. Like, he's just a guy man at the grocery store. And he honestly didn't tell me he was married. Now, granted, he was talking to me. His phone kept ringing. I was like, you probably should answer your phone. Yeah. And he was like, no, I'm fine. I pay bills, blah, 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 blah. I run my house, whatever. So the girl sounds so upset. And again, we are for the people. Like, I am always going to lift any female up. Yep. So it was not, all right, because sometimes I do ignorant shit. Like, I'm going to entertain myself. But it was not one of those times because I was tired because I had to go to the grocery store and I had to go to Costco. So I told her, I'm like, listen, I'm not who you have to worry about. Like, I just met the man at the grocery store, but he did never say, like, he was married. And she was like, I don't know why he keep doing this to me. Like, that was her turn. I was like, okay, bitch. I said, listen, maybe you guys should go have some therapy because if he keeps doing this, you should. So then she's like, you think so? Yes.
Oh, now you're becoming best friends.
Right.
Now
I'm just like, listen, I'm the therapist. I'm just trying to lift up the people. I was like, yeah, maybe you guys should, but I'm not who you have to worry about. And by the way, please tell him never to call me again. So the running joke is like, when you having a fucked up day, because Manny thought he was about to get away with some shit, you just got Manny.
You just got Mannied.
So Second half to the story is just the other day. I'm walking through the grocery store. I'm about to find a whole new grocery store. If I got to drive 2 more miles and not go to that one, I hear somebody say, "Hey, lady, you just not going to speak?" I was like, who the fuck? Who is, like, I don't even know anybody here. It was Manny.
Oh, my God.
And he
He's
walked
got
up
a
to,
tracker on you.
yeah, he's like, still crazy eyes. Still had the crazy eyes. And he was like, well, I thought, you know, you told her that there was nothing and it wasn't nothing. We just met each other at the grocery store. I was like, yeah, but you failed to say you were married.
Yeah.
And then he was like, oh, yeah, well, my bad. And I was like, listen, you need to take her home. And honestly, you need to stop treating her like that.
Yeah.
I was like, you need to stop doing that to that lady because she seemed like she was nice. This man, I told you he had crazy eyes. Guess what his response was?
What?
Well, would she do that to you? So he was like, so you're saying no to, that don't have nothing to do with me and you. So you're saying no to that? I said, yeah, that's going to be a hard pass.
Oh, my
Like,
God. He
it's
was
gonna-
still trying to
He was still trying.
Oh, my
I
God.
was like, what? I dodged a bullet, crazy bullet for that one. But yet again, so if your day just starts out good and somebody thinks that something is gonna happen and it just goes the complete opposite way, or some random lady just calls that you don't even know, means somebody at the grocery store, you just got manied.
You did. And you know what? He didn't even have a taste of it all. Like the power of the pop, you know, the pop.
Oh, yeah.
Power of the pussy. He didn't even get a taste to have that pop control him.
Right.
He just wanted you.
Yeah, because he was crazy eyes. And that pop would have made him be at every grocery store looking for me. So I'm glad that the universe lined up where I got to go away from him. But yet again, that was story time. We have more stories coming.
Oh, we have lots of
We'll
stories.
call that, look forward to Bad Moms.
Oh, bad. We've got some bad mom stories. You know, we all try to be good moms. We do our best, I think, you know, at most time. But yeah, every now and then, it's bad. Yeah, we're bad moms.
So coming up next episode, we will be discussing more random shit that we just like to talk about and bad moms. But I will tell you, stay tuned because it is some funny shit. Well, at least I thought it was gonna be funny, but it really didn't end up that way. But then at the end of the day, the shit was funny as
It
fuck.
is funny. It's funny. No.
All right.
Well, thank you, everybody. Thanks for listening. Hope you enjoyed your time hanging out with the Sugars and Big Daddy Swerve over there. We look forward to you joining us next time for some bad mom stuff.
All right. Well, stay tuned. We love you. We appreciate you guys listening to the Sugars. We love our baby Sugars out there. And we will see you until next time with more of things you think that
You just
don't want to talk about.
Peace and
But
love.
we just say it. Peace and love. Much love.
All right. Thanks, guys.
Get your hands up, yeah. To the floor, yeah.